Broadcasting Network. This is CUBN News, and we are live here today. Alright, what do we got on the news today? World Vision CEO speaks out on Hamas money funnel scandal. Now, obviously, a while back, I did a spot where I explained what went wrong with this funneling of World Vision. Now, apparently, World Vision is coming back out, and they want to say, hey, wait a minute now. I did not do what they said we did. Alright? So their company now is trying to fight, trying to get these people to start donating to them again so they can save all these little babies. Alright, now what you see here on the picture is a logo of US-based Christians charity World Vision. It's seen on a car parked outside their office in Jerusalem. As you can see it, World Vision. They got their own car, their own symbol. Amount of money they make, they can get a boat, a ship. Take all them people out there that can't afford it for free. Sorry if I sound a little bit excited. I get a little bit offensive when I see that people make a lot of money from donations and see that they get bigger houses, bigger things, and better quality things, and they don't even help nobody out. I get a little offended at stuff like that, you know? But you know, this could be nothing. But it's just what I have to say. Alright, here we go. As a professional Christian humanitarian organization, we take our commitment to truth and transparency very seriously. For more than 65 years, we have stayed true to our mission to work with children, families, and communities to overcome poverty and injustice around the world. World Vision is seeking to understand the truth behind the allegations laid against Mohammed El-Halabi. Now, Mohammed El-Halabi was basically investigated for some type of issue he had, which was helping the terrorists with their weapons and the diggings and tunnels and all this stuff. At least that's what we read about back then. World Vision condemns any diversion of funds from any humanitarian organization and strongly condemns any act of terrorism or support for those activities. Now, how in the world can you not see the amount of money that comes into a facility and how a person can just push that money aside and then World Vision has no idea what's going on? So in other words, he got $20 million that come in and World Vision don't see that, and then he decides to give $10 million to them and $10 million to World Vision. Now, if you were the banker or somebody that did things in World Vision with their money, you would understand that you are normally making $20 million. Why all of a sudden you making $10 million? That's kind of questionable. The same thing like what's going on now. You know, the money's stopping in their organization, so they want to know why. And then now they find out from this Mohammed El-Halabi that money's stopping and they ain't getting no donations. So they need to step in and do something. Which what they should have did when he was doing what he was doing. At least that's what the initial investigation did to prosecute the man. Alright. World Vision condemns any diversion. Okay, I read that part already. We first learned of the accusations Thursday, August 4th, where the charges were officially presented for the first time. Due to the seriousness of allegations, World Vision has already suspended operations in Gaza. We are conducting a full review, including an externally conducted forensic audit, and will remain fully engaged with the investigation that is underway. We will examine all the evidence behind the charges and from those who independently examine our accountability standards. If any of these allegations are proven to be true, we will take swift and decisive action. Unfortunately, we still have not seen any of the evidence. We look forward to an ongoing dialogue to be able to clarify discrepancies, and we call for a fair and transparent legal process. World Vision's cumulative operating budget in Gaza for the past 10 years was approximately $22.5 million, which makes the alleged amount of up to $50 million being diverted hard to reconcile. Mohammed El Halabi was the manager of our Gaza operations only since October 2014. Before that time, he managed only portions of the Gaza budget. So he managed only portion of that Gaza budget of $50 million. World Vision's accountability processes cap the amount individuals in the management position at his level to a signing authority of $15,000. So he's only allowed $15,000 of signing anything out. Our staff hiring process aimed to ensure that we employ people who are qualified, committed to our values, and who pose no risk to our partners, communities, or our programs. World Vision uses background checks and the well-regarded Watchdog Elite system to screen staff against approximately 20 block party lists. If they had all this stuff and they screened this stuff, then why did this man do what he did, and how did he get in there and to do what he did, and why in the world do they don't have any records showing that what he did when he actually could smuggle as much money as he wanted to these terrorist parties? Our work speaks for itself. World Vision has been working with children, families, and communities in the Holy Land since 1975 and has 5 offices with 150 staff across Jerusalem, West Bank, and Gaza, benefiting around 560,000 people. Last year, our work in Jerusalem, West Bank of Gaza, directly benefited more than 92,000 children. Nearly 40,000 of those were in Gaza. These projects focus on children's psychosocial needs, as well as providing medical and other supplies in the hospital, food relief, and re-establishing agricultural livelihoods. These projects have been visited and reviewed by officials from the German and Australian governments, by international donors, and our staff and leaders from other countries. It is tragic that this issue is taking us away from our work on important issues of the injustice and poverty affected billions of children around the world. We are committed to acting in a way that is transparent and respectful of the ongoing legal process, upholds our values as an organization, and builds trust in the humanitarian organization working in Gaza and around the world. Kevin Jenkins. Mr. Kevin Jenkins is the President and Chief Executive Officer of World Vision International. Now, people, you got to understand that something just happened here with the World Vision. And they're an organization that helps kids, helps them out. They're well known in this area. Someone came in and manipulated the system and got away with it. Now, we already know that these things can happen in our lives. So we shouldn't be upset at World Vision for these kind of things to happen. We need to do an investigation and find out what clearly happened and what is happening. We need to find out if these kids are getting what they need. We need to find out what they're doing with their supervisors and how they're organizing their situation, how the money flow comes in and goes out. We need to know all that, because things like this cannot happen. Worldwide, these things cannot happen with terrorists getting money from this kind of organization. They got to be getting their money somehow, and we are weeding it all out, and we're finding out then how they're getting their money. And when they do get their money from places like this, you have to be disgusted and sick to see how people would go this low to take money from a baby. That's just messed up. So yes, we need to investigate World Vision and see if they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Find out exactly what happened, fix it, and make sure that it does not happen again. And get those babies back their money. They need money to survive in that place. Come on now. In Jesus' name.